Attention Raiders! Set down your rations, grab your note-taking gear, and report to the briefing room. It's time for another ARC Field Manual. Today's lesson concerns a particularly unpleasant airborne ARC platform known as the Vaporizer. Recent encounters have revealed that this machine possesses advanced defensive systems, devastating laser weaponry, and a remarkable ability to shorten a raider's life expectancy. Fortunately, the Speranza Recon Division has once again volunteered to determine what happens when enough ammunition is applied to the problem. For the purposes of this manual, we will cover identification, engagement doctrine, known weaknesses, and approved methods of persuading the Vaporizer to experience rapid, unscheduled disassembly. Stand by for escalation. The Vaporizer is a large airborne arc platform capable of delivering devastating laser attacks against exposed raiders. Unlike the Rocketeer, which prefers long-range bombardment, the Vaporizer specializes in sustained precision fire and aggressive area denial. Translation: if you remain in the open, the Vaporizer will attempt to turn you into a cautionary tale. The first rule of Vaporizer engagements is simple: cover is life. The division would like to remind all personnel that concealment and cover are not the same thing. Weapon systems. The Vaporizer employs two primary weapon systems. Its continuous laser will track moving raiders while leaving burning terrain in its wake. Remaining within the beam, or the fire it leaves behind, is strongly discouraged. At longer ranges, the Vaporizer will engage with precision burst fire, capable of inflicting sustained damage over time. Do not engage a Vaporizer in open terrain. Such actions are generally followed by paperwork. Whenever possible, fight from solid cover. A roof overhead provides the greatest protection against the Vaporizer's weapon systems and is strongly recommended for all raiders wishing to participate in future operations. Unfortunately, the Vaporizer is not entirely cooperative. The machine is equipped with a reactive energy shield capable of blocking incoming damage. Explosives, heavy impacts, and various objects that have absolutely no business threatening an advanced arc war machine may trigger this defensive system. Field testing has confirmed successful shield deployment using volcanic rocks. A rubber duck has also demonstrated surprising effectiveness. When the shield activates, do not engage. We repeat, do not engage. The shield will absorb incoming fire and waste valuable ammunition. Instead, use this time to reload, reposition, and prepare your attack. Patience is a weapon. Once the shield collapses, the engagement window begins. This is your moment. The Vaporizer cannot immediately redeploy its shield and must wait for system cooldown before activating defensive measures again. Division Doctrine recommends preserving valuable ordnance until this moment. Wolfpack grenades, seeker grenades, heavy weapons. This is what you've been saving them for. Engagement procedures. The Vaporizer's mobility is maintained by 4 dual thruster assemblies. While destroying these thrusters is not required, doing so will severely limit the unit's maneuverability. Once enough thrusters have been disabled, the Vaporizer will crash to the ground. Do not mistake a downed Vaporizer for a disabled one. Even while grounded, the unit remains fully capable of engaging raiders with its primary weapon systems, and should still be considered an active threat. For most raiders, the recommended method of elimination is to breach the lower reactor armor plate. Once destroyed, the reactor core becomes exposed, allowing sustained fire to quickly disable the unit. This remains the safest and most reliable engagement procedure under combat conditions. Intelligence update. Recent reconnaissance has identified a secondary vulnerability beneath the Vaporizer's primary sensor. The forward reactor air intake provides a narrow, direct path to the reactor core. While the unit is in a passive search pattern, this opening remains exposed, allowing experienced raiders to bypass the primary armor entirely. Once alerted, the vaporizer deploys its beam weapon, partially obscuring the intake. Destroying the weapon housing restores access to the opening. This method demands exceptional accuracy, but successful hits can eliminate the unit with remarkable speed. Explosive weapons significantly improve the effectiveness of this technique. The hull cracker's blast radius can damage the reactor even without a perfect shot through the intake. Impact grenades and other explosive ordnance produce similar results. For raiders possessing questionable judgment and exceptional confidence, the deadline mine combined with the snap hook remains the fastest known method of eliminating any large ARC platform.
Yeah!
Attach the snap hook, ascend onto the vaporizer, secure the mine, and vacate the premises with all due haste. Failure to survive the dismount will be recorded as operator error. SRD recommendation. Deploy explosives immediately following shield collapse and follow with concentrated fire against the underbelly armor. Expose the core. Maintain pressure. And continue the attack until the target is destroyed or your ammunition budget becomes a matter of concern for division accountants. Remember, raiders, the objective is not to waste explosives against an active shield. The objective is to force the shield. Survive the shield, exploit the cooldown. Timing wins fights. The vaporizer is dangerous, but like every ARC machine encountered by the Speranza Recon Division, it can be studied, it can be exploited, and it can be destroyed. Good hunting, raiders. Stand by for escalation. The ARC do not rest. Neither can we.